Part 50, Koordinate lutanja, part 50. So it's funny, I made it to the story number 50, and probably it's going to be a good one. It's about Valparaiso in Chile in South America. Please, if you like the content, like and subscribe. Feel free to comment if you don't like it. Valparaiso. Hey, you reader, what do you think first when you hear about the name Valparaiso? Is it some old word in some old language of Incas, or pretty much what it can be? Like, do you know at all? Or I'm just like joking around and trying to tell you something which doesn't mean Valparaiso in English. It's pretty much, I always make jokes with the people if they come to Dubrovnik and they go to Lokrum Island. I tell them that they're gonna get a Dubrovnik card if they actually see the monkey, better monkeys than dragons from Game of Thrones. And there are people, they like free stuff, and they spend for 27 euros for return ticket to Lokrum to find monkeys. And believe me, there's no monkeys in Lokrum. Secret revealed. So same thing, about Valparaiso. Many people think it's not the real shit, but it is. Same as Zanzibar. So Ivo rolled his eyes as he was with me through South America. I took the bus. I bought the bus tickets, and we went to Valparaiso. And he was already sick of backpacking through South America, going through Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Brazil, Chile, Peru. I don't have a clue where we all been, but all around. As he hated the heat, he was like, oh man, do we have to go somewhere around and leave Santiago de Chile? I'm like, yeah, like you're gonna see the Pacific, the Andes, and everything. So as soon as we got to Valparaiso, the hooligans, the football fans were waiting, some other people from the other team, the fans, and they started to fight in front of us. And I was like, oh man, probably this is like a regular folklore in Chile, but we don't follow Chile League, so we didn't have a clue what was all about. Or when they noticed us, probably they thought, oh, those guys with the beards and tattoos are probably not the Chile people, and they're not interested in football, and we weren't. So it all looked like a Hollywood B production in the middle of the bus station. So as we are like a tourist and we tried to stay away from the troubles, pretty much we went by the seaside and we saw Pacific Ocean. And I was like screaming when I noticed, when I noticed the cruise ship, which was like floating in front of the city, and I was like, holy shit! People even come to Valparaiso by the cruise ships, and they went to Antarctica. They go through Chile fjords. They're all around, all the way to Argentina. And they've been all staying very close to that Corniche thing by the seaside. Nobody wanted to go to those favelas because you will see a very steep staircases and some kind of gondolas taking you to the central parts of those residential units. So there was no fat Americans over there. So we went. There was pretty much no Starbucks over there, and there was no people with iPhones and in Columbia jerseys walking around. So, and I always told them like, not safe, not safe. If you go up there, not safe. So just keep them away, not to make us some crowds. Pretty much it reminded me of Stara Mokošica close to Dubrovnik, because some kind of the crazy architecture, favela architecture, and less graffitis, but they are not hippies, they are happies and all that kind of stuff. But Valparaiso is a vibrant city. It lives the emotion, it lives the ocean, it lives favelas, it lives football, and reminds me a lot and describes a lot of South America and their life. By the end of the day, like atmosphere was like pretty much dead. Probably that local football club lost the game, but they probably do better wine than they play soccer, but you couldn't tell them that. But pretty much Argentinians have a better football and a better soccer team than Chile, just to piss them off. And I was not getting into any fight that day. Valparaiso, if you want to visit, you will like it. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, yesterday was a day off. It was a national holiday. Cheers from the very hot Dubrovnik.